Hey Life Group family, this series through Hebrews just keeps getting better and better. Please join us on the Life Group app Mighty Networks linked below so that you can catch up on anything that you might have missed. This week, we went through Hebrews chapter 3 and how Jesus is better than Moses. You see, a lot of Israelites would worship their forefathers, or the patriarchs of their faith. They would identify themselves as sons of Abraham or sons of Moses or sons of David. Great leaders in their history, to be sure, but even the greatest leader makes mistakes. They had public issues, they struck the rock, they had someone killed, they didn't wait for the Lord and produced Ishmael. Throughout the history of Israel, the people hardened their hearts and they rebelled against God. They tried to fulfill God's promises in their own timing from their own efforts. Sometimes it is too easy to rely on a leader for fulfillment. If they would only recognize my talents, if they would only love me the way that I love them, if they would only provide for me out of their abundance, if they would only act faster, if they. There's only one leader who makes no mistakes. Only one leader who is perfectly healthy in every way. Only one leader who has never led astray or led others astray. Only one leader who meets every need and sees your heart perfectly every time. That leader is Jesus. It's not the revivalists with huge ministries. It's not the local pastor who's human too. It's not the government. It's not the author with all the books. It's not your favorite podcaster. It is Jesus. I've done many things in my short years. I've been a worship leader, a pastor, a prophet, a missionary, a counselor, a mentor, a friend. And in all those areas, the Lord has been so clear with me. I don't want you to pin your hopes on a man, and I don't want you to step in between me and my children. I don't want people to rely on you to hear me for them. I don't want people to seek your approval before mine, and I don't want you to hinder my relationship with my children. Yes, Lord, whatever you say. We as pastors and ministers at Mount Hope wholeheartedly want to facilitate a personal relationship between you and Jesus, not stand in between. Our Father is the only one who gives you identity and purpose and calling. The Holy Spirit is the one who gives you good gifts and discernment and comfort, healing and encouragement. Jesus who leads you and goes through thick and thin with you when no one else even fathoms your pain. The Lord promises that his sheep will hear and know his voice. He puts shepherds and guides and ministers to help you along the way, but it is never to rely on a man when the Son of Man is so much better. Let's spend some time just getting before God and repenting of putting our leaders in a place higher than Jesus, of relying on a Moses instead of a Jesus. I love you, Mount Hope family, but he loves you better. See you next time.